Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. This video is the start of my journey into washi tape. Now, so many of us have heard of Nadia over at Lia Dia Designs. She's the queen of washi tape in resin. Pretty sure she started like 2 years ago doing this, and her work is incredible. Now, Lia Dia Designs also works with the Washi Tape Shop, and it was the Washi Tape Shop that contacted me and asked me if I would like to try it. And of course I said yes, because so many of you have already asked me to. And here we are. I am so, like, it's ridiculous how excited I am for this video, because this is, like I said, my first ever use of washi tape in resin, but one of my favorite videos this year because, yes, I'm gonna say it, I'm obsessed. I was really trying. I am in love. I'm absolutely in love. I feel like washi tape might be my new personality. I'm not gonna lie. This is a whole washi tape series. So this is the first video. I hope you absolutely love it. I'm gonna leave Lia Dia Designs down below because you guys can go check her out. Check her out on Instagram and YouTube. Wow is all I've got for her work. We are completely different. We have different styles. So check mine out and then check hers out as well, because she will teach you so many things I can't yet. I hope you love the video as much as I loved filming it. And yeah, all of the details for the Washi Tape Shop and your discount code will be in the description box below. Enjoy, grab a cuppa, let's go. Now, I will be using Washi Tape PET tape in this video. This was sent to me, like I said, by the Washi Tape Shop. I'll link the video here if you missed the unboxing, but I do show you each and every one of these tapes in detail in that video. But this one here, guys, oh my gosh, I said it in that video, I'll say it again, it stole my heart. The colours, the absolute beauty. This had to be my first one that I used. So I'm going to be using my pendant mould by Moulds and Shapes, details below. I'm also using Vista Turbo Resin. This is their fast cure and it's ideal for this kind of depth. And honestly, everything is going to be in the description box. So any questions, just go to the description box. It's all there. Over to my Shadowfoam wall to choose the colours. I'm going to actually use a combination of white pigment, green mica powder, and also in with some silver foil. I have a plan because I couldn't honestly just use the one washi tape. If I'm honest, I felt like I had to try at least 2 in my very first video, just to show you guys as well, give you an idea of what's available. And yeah, okay, we are going with silver foil first. Now, there's really no rules when it comes to how you pour your bases. All you need to know is that we are not filling these molds up. Now, like I said, this is the pendant mold by Moulds and Shapes. I have used this ridiculously a lot. So yes, it is a bit stained with alcohol inks, but it's okay. It's not gonna actually have an impact on the results. I'm just adding in some resin with my silver foil. Now, like I said, no rules. I'm just pouring a blob in each one. Didn't really matter whether it was the top, bottom or side. And I didn't have enough for all of the pendants. So we're just going to call it a day. And we're just going to make these 9. Yeah, 9. Then into that is going the white resin. Now I'm using the Vista white pigment. This is their beautiful liquid pigment. It is the whitest white. Cannot recommend enough. Again, details for Vista down below. Then in the other ones is the green powder by Resin Pro. Now these are some of my favorite mica powders, Resin Pro. They are so beautiful, shimmery and just stunning. And I figured this green would work really well with the roses. So the eucalyptus and the roses, I knew this green would work. And here they are, just 6 hours later, fully cured. This resin is great. Okay, now for the greens, like I just said, I'm going to be using this absolutely breathtakingly stunning pink and green washi tape. And for the white and the silver, oh, look at this. This is a beautiful, almost winter rose washi tape. Simply stunning. Again, it's got eucalyptus on it. It's also got feathers. Now, you will need 3 things for this washi tape. You will need the sharpest craft blade you have. Put a brand new blade on there, guys. Trust me. I've learned a lot in this video. A brand new craft blade, sharp as you can possibly get it. You'll need a cutting mat and you'll need tweezers. I am gonna start off by telling you guys the honest truth. The truth. What I found, having never used this before, was that it was fiddly. It's not anymore. I've got a method, okay? It's easy now. But when I first sat down to use this, I actually had to refer back to the Washi Tape Shop's Instagram and over to their YouTube channel. Like, what is the best way, guys? When I first showed the unboxing, the biggest question I got was, are they individual stickers? Now, at the time, I thought they were. I thought this was a whole roll of stunning individual stickers. Well, they're not. We have to cut them out. And whilst I say it was fiddly, it was worth it. Every single little word that came out of my mouth, I honestly can tell you now, it was worth learning more about the tape and how to cut it, because everything I've made so far, I am utterly in love with. The trick is to use the sharpest blade possible, cut gently on the washi tape, so it's double layered, as you saw, cut gently on the washi tape, and then peel back the area that you want with your tweezers. Now, what you see me doing here, I hadn't learned this yet, okay? So when I first sat down to use this tape, I was talking to my patrons over on Patreon. I was like, guys, it's fiddly, it's so fiddly. I don't know, this is gonna take me hours. I was cutting everything out individually with scissors, cutting out every single little piece of this tape individually with scissors. I was peeling it back, so I was actually cutting it whilst it was sticky. I was getting myself into such a tiz, but I think it's so important that I tell you this. I don't want you watching this thinking, gosh, she made it look so easy, and now I've received the tape and I don't know how to get the images off the tape. So it's so important I tell you this. At first it was tricky, okay, it was tricky. I was using my scissors, like I said. It got fiddly, it got so fiddly. But then suddenly I just had this, okay, I've watched the Washi Tape Shop now, I kind of get it, okay? You go really gently on your blade, super gently on your blade. You want to cut through the top layer only, not the whole base layer of the tape. And then life just made sense. Everything made sense. It became easier. The more I used it, the more confident I became. And that is my story. I just feel it's important that I share that with you. Okay, now, like I said, as I got more and more used to this tape, I got more and more confident of how it works, how to cut it, and how to get the best results. And honestly, I had probably the most therapeutic 2 hours that I've had in a very long time. It got to the point where I realised I could just lay the washi tape down into my pendant and not worry about the edges at this point. I knew that I could carve it off later with my blade and everything was okay. But here you see, this is where I mastered it. This is where I realised the best method to use this washi tape, which isn't bad considering this is the first time I'm using it. I kind of worked out pretty soon. But look at this, absolutely beautiful eucalyptus. So I cut around my image, I peel it back with my tweezers, I stick it into my mould, and then I use my blade to cut around the edges that I don't want. And here you see me peeling back some more. Again, it became easy at this point. Trust me, took an hour, but after I kind of got it, I got it. You do see me using a cotton bud to rub the washi tape down onto the resin. Now, reason number 1, it's so important to get that washi tape as attached to the resin as possible. What we don't want is bubbles underneath. We don't want any resin seeping underneath, creating resin pockets, air bubbles, anything like that. So the reason I was using my cotton bud is because I started using my finger Again, this is all very new to me. I started using my finger, but then I thought, wait, the oils, the natural oils in my hands might interfere with the resin in some way. I don't want to leave fingerprints, so I figured that using a cotton bud would be the best and easiest and cleanest method to actually push my washi tape down and adhere it to the resin below. Or, as you see me doing here, I'm now layering. I got to the point where I was like, I could just layer these babies up. Like, there's no limits here. I could, if I wanted to, just put 10 layers of washi tape on top of each other, but not in these molds because they're too small. But you know what I mean? It just felt so freeing. Fiddly, but freeing. I realised here that there are times if you don't hold your craft blade at the right angle, then you can actually bring up some of the tape. You can almost rip some of the tape, but learning this actually worked to my advantage because this gave me an even better method to get the washi tape off of the tape in the first place. Now, like I said, onto the whites, we are doing blue and the kind of the wintry blue flowers. Honestly, stunning. The eucalyptus leaves in blue. How calming and zen are these colours. Again, layering on. I didn't worry too much at this point about cutting things exactly as they needed to be because I'd got this method. I was on a roll at this point. Okay, we cut out our washi tape, we lay it down, we shove it on, we rub it on with the cotton bud, then we get our blade and we cut around the edge. I will say, in case you're wondering, that blade is a really do it at your own risk thing because we do not want to touch the silicone. We just want to cut the washi. Don't go anywhere near that silicone because you will destroy your molds. So yeah, this one here at this point was my favourite. That delicate, really fine line detail of that leaf I'm rubbing. Oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful. This one here reminded me of a country pub. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but it just did. I think it's a combination of the feathers as well. It reminds me of, you know, pheasants out in the wild. Just beautiful. The one thing I love about these washi tapes is that the design doesn't repeat itself that often. The designs do repeat, but it's a long way before they do repeat. So you've got so many different combinations of wreaths and flower clusters and feather clusters and all of the beauty in that one washi tape design. And I particularly love this one here. This is a wreath already on the washi tape that worked beautifully in these molds. So again, it's just a case of taking your time, working out what you're doing with it, where it's going to go. And like you see here, I'm really taking my time to cut around so that I can get it down and over that loophole and just working it with the cotton bud. Once I'm fully happy, going super slowly and carefully around the outside edge with my blade against the resin. Now on this one, it did leave quite an outside lip, which I wasn't 100% happy with. I will say one thing, once this tape is down, it is so sticky, which is a good thing, right? Because it's tape. Trying to get this back up, yeah, it can be a bit of a mission. So as soon as you're happy, if you're not happy, get it up straight away. Pull it with your hands. It's the easiest way. Pulling it with the tweezers wasn't really doing it for me. So grab it as soon as you can and pull it up. If you're not happy with the placement, you can then place it back down. And you can see here, my flower was pretty much cut off and I didn't want that. So I really wanted that flower over the edge, and then I would cut it myself with my craft blade. And I was happy. I was so much happier. With the final white one, I decided to put in my favourite design at this point, which were the roses and the light green leaves. I wanted to see what this would look like with the white background as well, and I love it. I cannot lie. I just absolutely love it. By the time I'd made the 9th pendant, I really was on this whole I'm ready for more. Like, I've just had the most relaxing 2 hours. I am ready for more. I cannot wait to put what I've learned in the last 2 hours into practice and just carry on going. But here we are. This is as soon as I finished laying down that last bit of washi tape, it was time to finish these all off with a top coat. Now, all the resin I'm using in this video is by Vista. I used Vista Turbo for the base, and I am using Vista Rapids for the top coat. This is their thin pour, shallow pour top coating resin. And again, I did need to put my resin in a bit of a hot bath because it had crystallized somewhat. And I've had this question a lot lately from some of you guys who are getting into resin, and if the weather is cold, there is a risk that your resin will crystallize, but it's really not a problem. Make up a nice bucket of warm to hot, not piping hot, but warm to hot water. Put your whole bottle of resin with the lid firmly on in the bucket of water, and your resin will come back to being crystal clear. So yes, guys, this is the kind of project that honestly opens up opportunities. It opens up so many doors and so many opportunities. And even though I'm making pendants in this video, it's really just a project to show you guys what you can do with this washi tape. And trust me, I don't stop here. I've got videos coming up that I've already started filming. I've got one video that is like 5 layers of resin with washi tape in between each layer. I truly love this stuff. I truly love this stuff. This is the next day. It is time for demold, and just first glance, I'm already wanting to marry washi tape. If you could marry washi tape, I'd do it, guys. I would do it. If you are interested in anything that you've seen in this video, please do check out the description box and check out the Washi Tape Shop. Or don't, because you could be on there hours. They've literally got thousands. But close-ups. I love these. I absolutely love these. I love the fact that you can layer as well. So you can put down some tiny little individual cutouts that you've made, just individual little leaves, petals, feathers, roses, and then on top of that you can cut out a more chunkier design and just put it over the top. So it looks like it's all part of one, but then in some areas like this one you'll see the depth. So in this one I put down 3 layers of leaves, then I put some roses, and you can see then some of the leaves have come up over. Now I did get this blemish. I don't know what went wrong there. It looks like something sat on my resin overnight. I didn't see anything. So yeah, bit of a mystery, that one. I don't know where that came from. Doesn't take away from it. This one here again, I think those eucalyptus leaves are my favourites out of the whole entire washi tape sets they've sent me. Now I did over pour on some of these. You will have seen I did give my pendants quite a dome, which was risky, but I did it, and that meant that I did actually over pour, so I do have to drill out some of the holes. Again, not an issue, but the actual images on this washi tape alone blew me away. They look like paintings. They look like a cross between photography, oil paintings, watercolour paintings. They just work so beautifully. And again, it's Mother's Day soon, so they would work absolutely perfectly. Here in the UK, it is Mother's Day on Sunday the 19th of March, so these would work as beautiful gifts. Again, very late to the party, seeing as that's tomorrow, if you're watching this on Saturday the 18th. So it's not like we could get this done in time. But, you know, I know that Mother's Day is a different date around the world. So I don't know. I don't want to keep saying obsessed. But the blues, guys, the blues, stop it now. I was head over heels in love with the pinks. Okay, I was. But the blues are next level stunning. I can only describe these as icy winter. This one here with the wreath, it would be perfect with a monogram in the middle, like an initial, or the word mum or dad, or whoever you're sending it to, or your own, you know, your own initial in the middle. I left it out simply because I could, and you know, I didn't want to dedicate. But again, I've over poured. I have to drill the hole out. Not a big problem. But the colours in these blues and this one, my heart cannot cope with the beauty of this one. This is hands down my favourite out of the entire video. Out of the pinks, the greens, the whites, all of it. Purples, there's no purples. It's my favourite. It's my absolute favourite. I love the way I layered those two leaves first, and then I went over the top with a rose cluster. I love the clear and the silver foil element. I think this screams dainty, pretty, all of those things. Love. The blue washi tape here has these stunning feathers. It has a pale blue eucalyptus leaf. I cannot get enough, guys. I cannot get enough. I cannot even lie. I was buzzing, absolutely over the moon, head over heels in love with these. And there's something about these feathers. I don't know what it is. Someone needs to tell me. Am I addicted to feathers suddenly? Where did that come from? This is completely off topic here. I did decide to make some pom-poms to go along with some of the pink and the cream. I grabbed my pom-pom maker, made the pom-poms. They didn't work out as I expected them to. I should have just done one colour instead of adding all three together. It would have been so much better for these ones. Just adding in that cream would have been enough. But no, I had to add all three coloured wools. It didn't work. So ignore that. I'm just letting you know it's an option. On a keyring with a khaki green, I mean, how does that match identically? A khaki green tassel on a keyring with a pom-pom that has the best colour choices. That was not the best colour choices. I think it would make a beautiful gift. These, of course, could be pendants to wear around the neck, keychains, you name it. They could be anything you want, because we can do what we want. I love these, guys. I absolutely love these. If you are, you know, into washi tape, if you've been doing washi tape a while, then, you know, I definitely have a lot to learn here. I know that. But as a complete beginner, having never used this kind of tape before, truly was a wow for me. Like I said at the beginning, I have to be honest with you guys, it was fiddly at first. But once you get it, you get it. And once you get it, there's no stopping. Once you get it, it's a full-blown addiction. Addiction. I cannot stop. I have not stopped. The next 4 to 5 videos at least is going to be bringing you washi tape, using in all different molds, multi-layers, loads of different colours. We're looking at all of the other tapes that were sent to me as well. I just want to show these to you guys and show you what I've made with them, because this one here has my heart, my whole heart. And I want this on a wallpaper. Thank you so much. If you guys are still here, we are nearly 23 minutes in. So this has been my longest video so far. But I felt like I needed to really get down to the nitty gritty with you guys about how I found these tapes to work with, what they were like, the techniques I learned whilst using them. Because again, it's all new to me. And if it's new to me, it could also be new to you. And if I can help in any way, then that is what I'm here to do. So yeah, if you like the look of these tapes, guys, hit up the Washi Tape Shop. They did also send me some, what I would class as normal washi tapes, like paper washi tapes. I will be using them at some point. But right now, my head, my heart is full in obsession mode with these PET tapes. So yes, I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed filming it. This was a long one. It took a lot of time to make, but honestly, once you're in the zone, it's totally worth it. Put the radio on, or you put your headphones in, grab a cup of tea, and just enjoy the carving out process and developing your own designs with this washi tape, because no two designs is ever gonna be the same. If you cut out and layer up the way I have, you couldn't replicate. Like, they're just beautiful. I've truly enjoyed this one. I hope you have too, and I will see you in my next video, which will be Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, 6 PM UK time. If you're new here and you didn't know that, I usually put my videos out on a live chat premiere, which means right now we should all be in the chat chatting away about what we've just had for dinner. If you are new here and you enjoyed what you see, please do not forget to hit that like, that thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so, and you will not miss an upload if you do that. So the next few videos, they are going to be washi tape, guys, but we've got lots of different things coming your way, so it's not just what you've seen in today's video. There's so much more to see. I appreciate you all massively. I'm going to stop talking. Nearly 25 minutes. Who do I think I am? 25-minute video. What? Anyway, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all on Monday. Bye.